Are you eating more fiber but still struggling with constipation? There could be one important piece you're missing, and that's water. Hi, I'm Anya, a registered nutritionist and certified health coach. In today's video, I'll be talking about why fiber and water work together and how to increase your fiber without making constipation worse. In my last video, I talked about some of the best foods to help support a healthy bowel movement. But simply adding more fiber isn't always the whole story. So what does fiber actually do? Let's start with fiber. Fiber is part of the plant food that isn't fully broken down and absorbed in your digestive system. Different types of fiber exist and they behave differently. But fiber helps to bulk up your stool, and depending on the type, it can help to soften the stool and support its movement through the gut. There are two types of fiber: soluble fiber, which you can find in oats, fruits, beans, and some seeds, and insoluble fiber, which you can find in whole grains, vegetables, nuts, and seeds. So the different fibers have different effects, so it's better to focus on variety rather than thinking that one type is the answer. So where does water come in? When you're increasing your fiber intake, it's important to pay attention to your water intake. Because water helps fiber to do its job. It can help to keep the stool softer and easier to pass. So what happens if you suddenly increase your fiber intake? Here's what most people don't realize. If you're eating very low fiber and you suddenly increase to eating lots of high fiber foods, you may experience some digestive discomfort, you may experience some winds, some bloating. It can even make constipation worse. So don't go from very little fiber to huge amount overnight. So increase your fiber gradually and give your digestive system time to adapt. How can you increase your fiber gradually? Instead of, I need to eat more fiber, try this. For breakfast, you can add oats or berries or ground flaxseed. And for lunch, you can choose whole grain bread, or you can add some beans or lentils to your meals. And for dinner, you can add an extra portion of vegetables. And for your snack, you can choose a fruit with a few nuts or seeds. So you don't need to change your whole diet overnight. Small additions like this can help you to increase your fiber gradually. How much fiber do we need? For most adults, a useful target is 30 grams of fiber per day, but individual needs can vary. How much water should you drink? Your fluid needs are individual, and it depends on factors such as your activity level, your body size, your environment, and your health. A simple guide is to drink regularly throughout the day and pay attention to your level of thirst and the color of your urine. A pale yellow urine suggests that you're drinking enough water, while a dark yellow urine suggests that you need to drink more water. The NHS recommends 6 to 8 glasses a day, but this can vary depending on your own needs. The important takeaway: if you're trying to improve constipation, don't just think about fiber, think about the combination. Increase your fiber gradually, drink enough fluid, keep active, and give your body time to adjust. There isn't one magic food or number that works for everyone. It's about creating habits that support your digestive health consistently. And if you've been struggling with constipation, I've written a book called Goodbye Constipation: The Complete Natural Guide to Lasting Relief. In the book, I go into much more detail about constipation, nutrition, fiber, lifestyle, and practical strategies to support your digestive health. You can find the link in the description. If you found this video useful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more evidence-based nutrition and gut health advice every Wednesday. And if you haven't watched my last video on some of the best foods that can help to relieve constipation, I recommend you watch that next.